Well, good day. This is the Christian Hearts Christian Fellowship Online Ministry. This is the Wednesday service. I am the pastor, Brother Isaac David Bregman. And today we're going to talk about, like I always say, stuff from the Bible and stuff from my heart. Now, what I've got to say today is that we've heard, if you hadn't heard, I've heard a lot of times when I listen to different radio stations and TV stations, you get to hearing the news of that area, and you think about, wow, it was like I heard recently, and this is out in California in Hanford, where there was I don't know if it was called Silver Oaks, or where it was a community out there where they had a lot of break-ins in cars at different times, and a woman and her daughter, well, the car that they owned had got broken into. It was her mother's car. But when you're young, I guess you might as well say it's yours too, if you ride with your parent. But I guess it was her and her mom. Anyway, the car got broken into, but it was in the parking lot of the house. Basically, when I say the parking lot of the house, it means wherever you park your vehicle at your house. Not the cars on the street, just that one. Tells you something these days how the criminal mind works. It works like a wicked thing. And we know this because the devil has done this to us how many times over, tried to get us to believe that there was no good thing in this world. But I don't agree with that. There's always something good in this world if we just look to it, for it, and about it. I'm going to do you another one of these readings, and then also I want you to read Hebrews 10 and Matthew 6, because you'll understand when you read those things what they're trying to say. I've seen a lot of people get this attitude where they didn't know what they was doing. And then before it was too late, they had said or done something they shouldn't have said or done, and then the whole world was mad at them for it. Because, like an example, if I tell you no when I should have said yes, and then I ain't thought about what I said until I said it, that's me telling you no because I want you to do no, not because, I really need to say no. And if we really thought like that, we'd understand that that's the way a lot of people work these days. The old devil says no when he should have said yes, or said yes when he should have said no. Meaning, devil should leave you alone, but if he's going to mess with you, he ought to say, okay, you're right, God is right, and all that. But no, devil won't do that. Devil's too busy trying to tell you where he's always right. Ain't no one ever been wrong. Which that's a lie if you ever heard it before, but devil don't deal in telling the truth. We already know that by now. If the devil ever dealt in telling the truth, then he wouldn't have much of a job trying to get the evil people to go to his side. But I'm digressing here. Let's go to where I was trying to get to. Okay. Here we go. On a hot day, in western Texas, my niece Vania saw a woman standing by a stoplight and holding up a sign. As she drove closer, she tried to read what the sign said, assuming it was a request for food or money. Instead, it said, surprised to see these three words: you have purpose. God has created each of us for a specific purpose. Primarily, the purpose is to bring honor to Him, and one way we do that is by meeting the needs of others. A mother of young children may find purpose in wiping runny noses, I meant to say, and telling her kids about Jesus. An employee is an unsatisfying job An employee in an unsatisfying job might find his purpose in doing his work, constantly reminding it is the Lord he is serving. A woman who has lost her sight still finds purpose in praying for her children and grandchildren.